Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Rote Reactions. I'm S.A. Baz Collins here once again with my fabulous co-host.
Hey, this is Albert and Baz.
So I think this episode we're gonna have a lot of tea spilled. I think we're
No.
spilling the tea in this one.
Oh my God, this is going to
With
be
the way the last one ended so
Yes.
abruptly.
Finally, we're going to see what happened with Molloy. Like, what did they do to him? Did like Louis trying to kill him, and then Armand stepped in? Like, what even happened?
Yeah, there's something major, something's like the kids say, something's about to happen. And girl, it's us.
Oh.
My granddaughter's gonna go, Grandpa, don't say shit.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. So this is episode 5, and I believe this is taking place in. I think we're going to get our answers
Wow.
to what happened in September of '73.
Yes.
So we've only seen one flashback series in season 1, and we've gotten little bits of the continuing part of that story in the last episode. And so I think we're going to see more of this. I think we're going to I think this whole thing might be a flashback, to be honest with you. I don't see any other way that they could do it. They'd have to kind of do the whole thing in flashback. Don't you think?
Yeah, plus we have the Claudia thing, like Santiago is staging his little coup, so who knows?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're diving in. This is season 2, episode 5. Here we go.
Oh, God. I know.
I feel like Claudia falling.
That was so cool. That entire sequence was fun.
I'm glad she had fun doing it.
Because the actor is so good that you could tell Claudia was hating it, even as she was performing.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is so well done. I'm kind of looking forward to season 3 and just like having unapologetic Lestat.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Yep. San Francisco.
Yes, I know. It's very cool how they do that.
I love this touch that they do with this.
Yeah.
They did it with World War II with the explosions and shit and the planes.
What's the name of the building on the left, by the way? What's the name of the building on the left?
The one that's in Dubai?
No. The one in San Francisco.
Oh, it's a Transamerica building.
Okay.
What we needed from the other, our proper roles, a less dictatorial approach to the coven is embraced by my love. A dreamy kind of balance.
July 1949, the reading room.
We broke into the same library every night that month. Hypnotized security, as one does. Flipped the lights, laid our backs on long tables, and stared up at the ceiling. Hot.
Iron pillars holding up terracotta domes. A light trick that made the ceiling appear higher than it was.
Funny thing, trying to remember what occupied one's time when one was ignorant of the plotting around him.
Grab that.
Santiago had broken into our apartment. I'm sorry. Grab what?
Oh, it's just a note to my assistant. It's nothing.
What did you want to grab, Daniel? Funny thing. Trying to remember what occupied one's time when one was ignorant of the plotting around him.
Grab that. It's a thing with syntax. I see it a lot.
Third person.
Personal pronoun, one's time, one didn't, becomes the third person, him. Stops being I or me.
Ooh.
And that indicates what?
You're circling something. You're getting close to something you want distance from. Language as a chicken exit on a roller coaster.
Or it's daytime, and the vampire of Louis's age is fighting the narcoleptic pull of the sun.
Or that.
Is this Malik?
It is, sir.
Okay.
Or the guard. You're gonna chase me down in your little Jimmy Choo sneakers, sir.
Shall we take our business to the living room?
Who are they?
Oh, is it dinner?
Hey, who are you?
Friends.
If you'll excuse us.
Your friend here is a hot-headed young man, huh? Good thing to be. Tell him to buy a Bugatti, crash it into the guardrails.
Night lunch.
Bye.
What was that?
Armand rarely eats, so when he does, he prefers to hunt for it.
Does Malik know he's lunch?
Are you recording?
No.
His methodology, it's never violent, I assure you.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Follow up with the vampire Armand about diet and exercise. And once again, Louis alone. So,
Uh,
everything in its right place before the theater burns down.
In middle school, you stole your dad's Playboy magazine, sold them at recess.
Sorry.
Little dirty, a little deceitful, but it's enterprising. Is that what makes you fascinating?
The coffin!
In high school, you told a girl you don't need to give her breast. If she had a paper bag
Daniel.
over her head, she agreed and you did it even.
Daniel.
Whoa. He's just going insane. Oh my God.
How
Okay.
long is your boyfriend's lunch again?
An hour, 2 at most.
Let's change it up. I was going over my notes last night. Something he said on his initial flight to the bookshelves caught my ear. This time I won't save your life.
Armand saved you from me in 1973.
Yeah, you bit me, I blacked out. He ripped you off me, dumped me in a drug den.
Yes.
500 years, hundreds of thousands of kills. How often has Armand spared a life?
That's a good question. Why did he do it?
Armand could see I was partial to you.
Oh,
Preserves my happiness, even when I don't or can't. He had a hunch you might prove fruitful in later times.
Okay, sure. Let's go with that. Our first interview, it's a fog. I mean, it's the 70s, all a blur. We cabbed to your place in Divisadero. You paid.
That's right.
Did we...
can't say it. Oh, they were surveilling them even then. Oh,
I like what you've done with
Oh yeah, we saw the pictures.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
bail bondsman, post-divorce vibes.
I own a few of these places.
Oh, yeah? How many?
Many.
Are you a real estate mogul?
I own a lot of things. Does that scare you, boy?
I think it's interesting calling a white man boy.
Climb in it,
Oh,
lid, and bang?
Sometimes.
I think it shows
That's-
Louis' propensity for being just
mean,
as flawed as the style.
Men are countercultures.
Anyways,
okay.
So am I the first guy that you brought back here?
The fifth.
Backgammon? Well, that's wholesome.
Old-timey fun from the Sasanian Empire. Cheeseburgers or chicken chow mein, take your pick.
Oh, well. All of your slickness at the bar, all that's gone.
What do I seem like now, boy?
The veteran of many wars. It's yours.
Cocaine's a fun boy's drug. I'm not fun.
All right, suit yourself.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling my side of the social contract.
Do you normally interview your subjects with your shirt off?
So, we didn't.
No.
I really thought we did.
Do you want to now? He sometimes lingers when boats come into harbor. San Francisco. Psychedelics, disco biscuits, angel powders, and young men
Louis DuPont-Delac from New Orleans. You specialize in low-end real estate.
I like predicting what overlooked product will flourish in time. Low-end property, little-known art. Worth is often miscalculated because of...
Hugh, did you gravitate to San Fran as a hub for homophiles?
Okay, that's a big tell. Nobody calls it San Fran if you're from that
Paris.
city.
In the 19th...
Really?
But again, he's from Modesto, so I guess we
Okay.
can give him the pass. Yeah, no,
Okay.
San Fran and Frisco. Locals will never use those.
Take this seriously.
Okay.
You either say the full name of the city, San Francisco, or you say the city.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Put a tape in.
Oops. Well, I mean, he's high on cocaine, so
Yeah.
that's understandable.
Okay. I mean, I'm really interested to know why you believe that. Fuck. Thanks.
Hi.
Fuck, man. Are you the Zodiac Killer?
Right church, wrong you.
Whoa. That is freaky. Oh my God. I don't know what I would have done. I mean,
Especially coked out like he is.
yeah. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, do some more. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Might as well. Blow that shit up. Go ahead.
Oh my God. No. How does he not have a heart attack or something? Is he going to, yeah, light it for him? Oh no. Okay.
Don't be afraid. Just start the tape.
Title.
You weren't always a vampire, were you?
No. I was a 33-year-old man when I became a vampire.
And how did it come about?
There's a simple answer to that. I don't believe I want to give simple answers. I want to tell the real story. You smoked shaky cigarette after shaky cigarette. You shook more then than you do now.
What I remember most, other than that you were an alien 5 feet from me, was how eager you were to spill. No coaxing on my
Yep.
part. No journalism per se.
You were terrified of me, Daniel.
You were lonely, Louis.
It was gratifying to tell you what I was after mingling with humans for so long.
You weren't thrill-seeking. You were floundering. Tape after tape of emotional upchuck.
Where's this leading, Daniel?
I have some outstanding questions.
They're
about
circling each other.
1973. Like,
Yeah.
why you talk to me in the first place?
You had curiosity, swagger.
Nah.
I would chat for a few hours, and then who would come looking if another drug-addled homophile disappeared? The Berkeley Barb?
Malik will be dead in 2 hours. You've made me an accessory to murder, and you've had 13 sessions. I want 20 minutes. For me.
Oh.
No, for me. What happened between us? Okay?
Okay. For all that Lestat boasted about his love of music, he played without an iota of feeling. Nothing. No one home. Like an automaton. Plunking away at the notes with all the emotional acuity of a monster.
Yeah, but you were suggestible. I mean, he lured you in, you know? He's a faker. But you figured that out. Just by then, you paid a biblical price for your first love.
Touch a nerve there, Louis.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I didn't.
Oops.
No. That was a stooped boy. You see? You were nimble-minded even back then.
I was a moron.
Will you, do the fang thing again? I love that, man. Just for reference, that was Louis DuPont-Delac just now, making his fangs come out. Oh, shit. The tape ran out. It's just a small 30-minute thing.
If I had been, because the next thing that happened was you detonated.
How? Oh, that's the thing he
On
remembers.
that bench in Jackson Square. Watched Claudia disappear into the night.
I'm kind of with her. Get off that bench, brother.
I pictured her
on the platform, boarding the train, carrying her off into her future.
And then what?
Wow.
Then what? I had nothing. Nothing but the bench I was sitting on. So I stayed on it for hours. All I had to do was watch the sun come up, let it bleach my bones, purify the putrid soul.
Are you kidding me? What, you were just gonna end it? I mean, what about life? Like joyrides and night swimming and marriage?
I like that he has Daniel's mannerisms.
Yes.
He's done his study.
Yes.
He's done his work.
Yes. Yeah. It's very similar.
Throw it away?
You've overstepped now, boy.
Listen, no, obviously you didn't do it, but you were given the gift, and I've been hearing you bitch the night away about it. And since you used the past tense about her, I figured she...
She what?
Well, I could see where this is going, and...
And what?
And give it to me. I won't waste it. I think you could use me. I think we have an energy, you and me. I could be your Lestat, your Claudia.
Oh, that's not the right thing to say.
This, after all I've told you, is what you asked for, boy!
Yeah, well, you don't know what human life is like. I mean, you've forgotten, man. I mean, you don't understand the meaning of your own story. Hey, stop!
Well, I mean, he did provoke him.
Line 101. Don't say to the person on the other end of the line, hey, why don't you cheer the fuck up?
I overreacted.
Not sure that killing me was a totally warranted response to my idiocy.
I took a scoop out of your throat.
I deserve to have my ass kicked. For the sheer number of times I said, and then what?
All the drugs in your blood, it all went back into me. Probably why I can't remember
prize-winning
anything.
journal.
Oh, really?
And then what? I have a surprise for you. Kind of a curveball, which will seem like less of a surprise and more like a ambush.
Is that our original interview?
Turns out I had a copy saved in the cloud.
You're a liar, Dad.
So are you, Louis. Whether
Yep.
you know it or not. You remember the 9 minutes at the end? Betty Hutton drowning out the indecipherable moaning and yelling.
Yes.
Well, my researcher, assistant,
Right. Uh-huh.
she's a bit of an audiophile, and, well, she cleaned it up a bit. Press pause on the betrayal of it all and listen.
Oh.
That wet
Whoa.
blood. That's Armand saving me.
Oh my God.
What?
Morning!
I lost.
Oh, oh my God. Careful.
Things got a little heated.
With a boy. Things got heated with a boy. I was at home picking lint off the sofa.
I said to join us.
The night's gone, the room's soiled, and once again I'm here with mop and mindlessness to clean it up.
So the room got dirty, so what? I'll clean it up.
No, I clean it up. You make the mess, and I clean it up. Mark it on the calendar.
Wow.
With Ursa Major. Louise, triannual. Fuck off and find me with apologies to follow.
I'm sorry.
The sweet comfort in the arms of lowlifes and unfortunates and broken children. Fine.
Fine. That doesn't sound like
But
fine.
revealing our nature to a reporter. You met in a bar 10 hours ago. What if it was published?
I was having some
don't have enough
fun.
to
I
fear
was in
from
the
Paris.
middle of ending things when
No,
you...
you already passed out on the floor next to him, Louis.
Yeah.
Your feet from the drugs you stopped
Oh,
him
this is
with.
boring. You're boring. You are so boring.
Here come the drugs.
Colorless.
Up the fangs.
Flavorless.
Wow.
To the heart and off
Dull.
the fingers, feet,
Dull
and
nights.
wallowing brain.
Dull weeks. Dull months. Dull as fuck. Suffocated
Wow.
by the world's softest, beigest pillow. The 10 hours I spent with that boy were more exciting, more fascinating than decades with you.
Wow. Oh my God. That's so hurtful. Whoa.
Everyone I know wrongs me.
Okay. Let's wake the...
Well, that is very Louis. It's true.
I'm the vampire Armand, and my daddy vampire groomed me into a little bitch.
My brother,
The
he
vampires
tossed
have
himself
murdered
off
my
a roof.
daddy.
My sister.
Oh no.
240 years.
My daughter was my sister, was my
Wow.
pillow. When he wouldn't look at me kindly. Lestat.
That's
The name! Unuttered in our home for 23 years, said over and over again until it was pounding in my brain like a hammer.
Our problems aren't about him.
And you
No.
threw her name around just for cover. But
You,
it's always
Louis.
back to him.
Louis
Yeah.
claims this is the thing I never liked about Louis. He's just a little bitch that whines about everybody else and makes it his problem theirs. And it's not, it's him. It's him.
Ugh. Yeah.
He's such a douchebag of a character in many respects.
Yeah. Oh, Louis.
Coming back. It's, Harris.
I mean, when Lestat goes, oh, Louis, the whining. I mean,
Yes.
he's not wrong. Lestat is not wrong.
Yeah. Oh my God, Louis is breaking down.
I think that's you running out of the room. Hear that? Second door slam, farther off. What's that second door slam?
I don't remember. I don't remember any of this.
First door opens,
Why not?
slam, footsteps. Second door slams, metal door. Armand calls your name.
Whoa.
He runs after you. Metal door opens to screams.
Why?
Seconds. Tape runs out. Door opens.
They're on a
Slam.
walk up and he went upstairs.
Right. Was he trying to just step out into the sun?
Well, he did say earlier he was in the middle of ending it. What did that mean?
Oh my
He
God.
could be ending the situation with Daniel or ending it.
Yeah. And Armand pulled him back. Whoa, and he doesn't remember?
I walked into the sun.
Wow. And he forgot that? How?
How do you think? Don't
Yeah,
forget,
but
vampires can glamour.
I'm remembering it now.
oh my God.
Let me ask you a really loaded question, Louis.
Wow.
And then what?
This is so good.
Burnt to the color of pitch. The tar coming off me
The pain.
like a siren, like a
Oh
noise
God.
in my body.
Oh, that is awful. Oh God, that is awful.
Into the sun.
Oh,
And yet he had no memory of it.
Pieces of my life.
I mean, I suppose it's Armand protecting him.
I knew
'Cause-
who I was without those people.
What is it?
I'm sorry.
Meaningless word. Meaningless.
It's just repeating the cycle from Lestat. Lestat being mean and then saying sorry.
The boy's blood flowed that way. We should fix that before we sell.
He's alive.
The boy. The fascinating boy. He's fine.
Don't.
He's just fine.
Don't.
Oh, he's fine. You're fine. This is fine.
Oh.
We're all fine.
You two kept me in that apartment for how long?
You were there, Daniel.
I don't remember. That's why I'm asking. I can remember
Again, going back to what Daniel said earlier, you're circling something you don't want to get close to.
someone else
Yeah.
there.
He's fine.
Who is it?
I think it's just some random guy.
Floor.
Meaningless word. Meaningless. A neighbor
Oh
saw
my
you while he was
God.
taking
There
out
you
the
go.
trash. I had to chase him down.
Oh,
Floor slants slightly north. The boy's blood flowed that way.
what is it? What is it? Oh my God.
TV in the corner near the corpse. Some kind of sock or shoe commercial. These sheets of plastic tarp, some duct tape, bleach. Surely I'm next.
I hear my voice on the recorder.
Oh my God.
Girl, that was his favorite food. But the triumphant kill for a sadist like Lestat was always a young man. A young man like yourself would have appealed to him in particular. You see, they represented the greatest loss to Lestat because they stood on the threshold of maximum possibility of
Rest.
life. Of course, Lestat didn't understand this himself. Lestat understood nothing.
Curious.
Whoa.
I'm told
What?
you've lived a fascinating life.
I never said that.
No, Louis did.
Leave him alone, Armand. Armand!
You held Louis's attention. He confessed his innermost secrets to you.
I wanted drugs.
You think in all these fools you'd arrived at some ineffable truth?
No, it's all bullshit.
An instinct to self-efface. Is that what makes you fascinating?
Well, maybe it attracted Louis.
I'm good at getting angles. Getting people to open up. I can't feel my body. It's freaking me out.
No.
Armand!
You're going to teach me how to be fascinating.
Leave him be, Armand!
Whoa.
You stole your dad's Playboy magazine, sold them at recess. A little dirty, a little deceitful, but it's enterprising. Is that what makes you fascinating? In high school, you told a girl you'd only do her if she had a paper bag over her head. She agreed, and you did it even as she cried. A splinter of coldness in you. Is that what makes you fascinating?
My legs are
He's really trying to learn.
Expressions are ordinary, Louis. The pinhole's closing back up.
Okay, it's you who's fascinating. You could read minds, right?
Louis thinks I'm boring.
Charlie Horse left leg.
Do you find me boring?
It must be incredibly hard to hold that position.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe they did something and supposed to.
My first memory. I'm being run down.
Yes,
for favors.
Armand, take your time. The man's
Yeah.
writhing in pain. Take your time.
Oh,
See, the thing is, if you remember in the books, Armand's only 15.
An eager
Yep.
black hole.
So I think it's interesting they write them as older adult
yeah,
characters,
of course.
but they keep them in the mindset of what the books had.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
He's acting like a 15-year-old who's jealous.
Yep.
Insiders are claiming this Saturday evening that Vice President Spiro T. Agnew may be close to resigning in light of ongoing investigations.
Is that like a timestamp?
Prosecutors
Yeah.
will soon present evidence to a
That happened at a very particular moment in time.
president's allegedly receiving illegal
Saturday. It was Saturday, but we met on Tuesday. So I was the house pet for what? 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Your boyfriend
I'm with him now.
was in a trance of some sort.
I won't tell you why.
I don't know, I can't.
Weird.
Lunch is almost over. Try.
I won't say where.
You fucking try. You were there.
Go back to the chair.
Saturday
The
evening
TV.
that Vice President
Who was he speaking to?
may be close to
Feet in the rock shit is bullshit.
You're in the chair. The TV is on.
some service stations may be charging less for gas this morning.
can't get up, it hurts.
President Nixon's
Put me in the
Phase 4 directive,
Coffin.
listing the maximum price they may charge.
Whoa.
Phase 4 directive
Rest.
Oh, almost. Almost. Oh my God, this is awful. Oh, that looks horrible. Oh,
I listened to the tapes. All of them twice. The start. Claudia,
Mm-hmm.
the start, the start.
All I talked about him was trash.
Yes, you said that, but why?
He can never stop talking about him.
It's not exactly how you've talked about him to me. Did I catch you in a fantasy where the boy somehow fumbles his way to publication? While Lestat strolls past a bookstore, your book displayed in the shop window, while he buys himself a copy, reads your nasty embellishments, and comes chasing after you again.
It's his way of
Oh,
getting Lestat's attention.
yeah.
If you want the insanity back, if you wanted escape from this prison of empathy I've locked you away in, all you had to do was ask, Louis. I know where he is.
Oh, that caught his attention.
Among the many.
No.
I told him I was with you. Lestat.
No.
I told him you were thinking of him again. Lestat.
No.
Where it is.
Yes. I'm here.
Whoa, he did answer.
Waiting for you. I'm with him now. He cannot hear you. He has injured himself.
Louis. No.
This is your chance, Louis. I am your maker's voice.
Louis.
Louis.
Oh no.
Mon cher.
Oh my God, he's really doing it.
You wanted to say something to me.
You wanted to say something to me.
Why are you ill? What's happened to you?
Why are you ill? What's happened to you?
Oh God. Oh. Can he actually say that?
Go there. He won't go there.
Oh.
That would be too big of an admission for Armand. That Armand was inconsequential. A means to an end.
Louis.
Everything Louis has done to this point is to get back to Lestat.
Yeah.
Claudia, the coven,
And he let him go.
Armand.
He was my maker. There's nothing more.
You left me for
I'm
him.
not sure about that.
Will I be on suicide watch for the next 1,000 years?
I kind of think he is.
Have I atoned for my part of Paris? Have I
Oh.
moved forward? Or am I a reminder of the worst?
Whoa. Oh my God.
I'll finish
Oh my
cleaning up.
God.
Rest.
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 Oh God.
He said that to me too.
All of the guilt from Claudia.
Rest now.
Oh my God.
A bunch of words. But it started with rest.
Rest. And then?
I've been calling to you for some time. From every bad fix, from the unnamed malaise you feel Sunday afternoons,
What?
and now here I am and you can rest.
I don't want to rest.
Armand set this up.
Quiet.
Yes, 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 yes.
After all the garishness of life, the jostling, the clawing,
I like my life.
the dull thrum of desperation in you.
A bright young reporter with a point of view.
Shh. A comfortable chair in a room that slants to the north. An easeful death. Rest. It's okay. It's okay.
Whoa.
It's okay.
Why did he drag him into this? It's so cruel.
Rest. Like honey on your tongue. It is the comfort we all long for.
Oh my God, he's getting to him.
Ooh, he's clamoring.
No, 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 no.
Wiping. He's wiping away also the things that.
Come,
This is him manipulating the entire situation.
you rest now.
Stop. On Mars.
I'm cleaning up the mess.
Doesn't need cleaning.
After what you've put me through here, I deserve this.
I know. But I need this one to live as a testament to our companionship. Of its endurance, this boy to live out the night.
Are you asking, Maître?
No,
Oh my god.
I'm not asking.
Their dynamic is so weird.
Mhm.
So weird. Also, that makeup is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. They're both remembering. Wow.
Daniel?
But how did they forget?
Easy. It was Armand.
But so we're,
Listen as though I'm the voice of God or an angel talking to you, telling you this room doesn't matter, this night doesn't matter. You're not inconsequential or a junkie. You're a bright young reporter with a point of view. There are stories that need to be told. If things ever get bad again, these are the words you'll hear in your mind like a tape playing over and over, like a song stuck in your brain. These words will hold you up and carry you. They are your lifeline. That's a freebaser I befriended for a few days at the drug den. He told me to get my shit together, and then he Richard Pryor'd right in front of me. Everyone scrambled, but I stuck around, watched him burn. What always confused me was that, you know, he said those words to me, and he was already all burnt up. Figured I'd conflated the two events.
Awesome.
But I didn't.
Nope.
Because it was you.
whoa.
I destroyed 2 marriages. I fucked up 2 daughters. But I stayed a journalist. I was never so lost I couldn't hold down a job.
Oh no.
Boy, when Armand comes home, shit's gonna hit the fan.
Gave you more drugs? Distorted it all in your mind?
You woke up.
That's how he
Fed
forgot.
you a truncated version.
He bit you.
You bit me.
You blacked out.
I blacked out.
You woke up in a drug den.
I woke up in a drug den.
He bit you.
You bit me.
You blacked out.
I blacked out.
You woke up in a drug den.
Armand fogged my brain,
He bit you.
redacted himself, which accounts for why I didn't remember.
Yes.
And what accounts for why you didn't?
Exactly, that's my question.
Mhm.
I was in pain.
No, that doesn't matter.
When you bit me, and I
Yeah.
remember right up until when you bit me,
He did something.
and then both our memories cut out. Same precise edit on 2 brains.
False narrator.
Yeah. Oh, and
Here
he's
he
home.
comes.
Oh boy. Oh no.
How was your lunch?
Well, happy?
Entertaining. He made it all the way to Burj Khalifa. How's Paris?
Oh, we paused Paris. Reminisced about San Francisco.
Uh-oh.
And?
It started with Daniel. He asked why you saved him in 1973.
I could see you were partial to him. I preserve your happiness even when you don't or can't.
He already said that.
Oh, whoa.
Fruitful in later times.
Oh, that's weird, creepy conditioning.
You just
Oh, and
revealed
is he
yourself,
people-
Armand. Louis gonna lose his shit.
You're stronger.
Wow. Oh my, he's so
Uh-huh.
pissed off. I mean, Armand did something to him, just like
Yeah, huge betrayal.
edited him.
Huge betrayal.
Without the burden of her.
Today, we're turning our spotlight on ourselves.
Oh, right, the entire Paris thing.
Are you ready?
And the horrible death of Claudia, yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Let's see what they say here.
What a horrible relationship they have.
Just start the tape.
I don't know which relationship is worse.
It explains the relationship and it explains the betrayal.
In high school, you told
Yeah.
a girl you'd only do her if she had a paper.
Oh, that was horrible. That was a particularly horrible detail.
Daniel.
What's in the bag?
In season 1, we saw the original meeting in the bar of young Molloy and Louis in San Francisco.
Would you like to join us?
With Armand there lurking in the background.
No. You go ahead, have your fun.
And now we're back with that same trio. Louis and Molloy have returned to the apartment in San Francisco, and
I like what you've done with the place.
we see this interview play out.
Are you,
Yeah, and how?
Doing a lot of things.
Recreating 1973 was a lot of fun. And those of us who know something about that era just sort of laugh at everything from the clothes to the hair and every detail, every prop, every set dressing has to be right.
Backgammon? Old-timey fun from the Sasanian Empire.
This went through many permutations, but basically it's a beautiful 70s backgammon board, rebuilt to handle all the drugs, all the fun and games that Louis is offering to Molloy in the 70s.
It was actually the first thing we shot this season. It was like shooting a little play, really, because you're in the one set for the whole time.
At first blush, it is a one-off episode, and yet it explains everything that's happened up till then, and more importantly, everything that's going to happen.
Does that scare you, boy?
It was really fun to revisit that dynamic with the younger Daniel.
So am I the first guy that you brought back here?
It was amazing to work with Luke, having seen up close Eric's Daniel.
Our first interview is in fog. I mean, it's the 70s, all a blur. Unbeknownst to me, when we met in New Orleans, before we even started shooting anything, I didn't realize that he was watching me and planning a strategy on how to play the younger me.
And he did a great job. You can really see it. Yeah.
I'm a vampire.
Okay. I mean, I'm really interested to know why you believe that.
Even when they first meet in 73, Louis has a real fondness for Daniel.
What I'm wondering is,
He likes him, he's cool. That's why
because in the books,
as long as he did.
at that interview, Daniel is turned.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no, but he's aged, so he can't have been turned. Maybe that
Exactly.
will-
So how are they going to do this?
The Telemach.
Because Daniel meets his fate in Queen of the Dam. Akasha takes him out.
What human life is like. I mean, you've forgotten, man.
I mean, maybe they'll just change everything.
It's intense. It's intense for me. Having watched it, it then informs everything that I am doing in later scenes.
I have a surprise
Yep.
for you. Kind of a curveball, which will seem like less of a surprise and more like a ambush.
Louis?
Whoa.
It's Armand saving me.
The relationship between Armand and Louis was very...
It is horrible.
Louis, as much
It's absolutely horrible.
this relationship cured him of his malaise.
The 10 hours
He hates it.
with that boy?
And he's hurting him and himself.
It's a case of thing I say about my gay bestie that I've known for over 40 years. And he and I have said we would know exactly how to hurt each other to our core, but the love we have for each other is what keeps us from doing that.
Yeah.
Because we know where all the bodies are buried. They literally know where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah. This is horrible. No, yeah. It's the way Louis hurts Armand, and then
I can't think of a bigger betrayal than lying to that person in such a significant way.
and then Armand comes right back and rewrites that. Yeah.
Rest.
To be.
He said that to me too.
It makes me angry
Yeah.
now. Armand is so wrong for that.
Don't.
They're both in the wrong.
Don't.
Oh, he's fine. You're fine.
They're clinging to each other and they shouldn't. Oh, that's horrible.
Stop. Almost. We both discover the depths of duplicity that Armand has gone to and what he's done to each of us.
Yep.
Up to this point, the Molloy-Louis dynamic is adversarial. It is really this kind of amazing moment of connection between the two of them.
Like a song stuck in your brain. These words will hold you up and carry you. Jacob has said it. Louis doesn't have any friends. They are your lifeline. And Daniel doesn't have any friends. So if they have any friends at all, maybe it's each other.
Shared trauma.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't think I took a full deep breath in that entire hour. I was always like, Jesus, oh my God, it's absolutely horrible. I honestly don't know which relationship is worse, this one or the one with Lestat, because at least Lestat was open about it and like he has no shame. But here Armand is manipulative, Louis is manipulative, and he's like, woe is me all the time. The thing I take away from here is like, if a relationship is not working anymore, maybe it's best to just end it rather than cling to it and hurt each other like this. In this case, for decades. It's like, what?
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God.
It's messy. Girl, it is messy. There are not enough mops and handy wipes and Santa wipes to clean this shit up.
Whoa. And
It
it's
is
both of
messy.
them. Oh my God.
But yet they're still together. That was
Yes,
50 years ago.
Yeah,
And
but
they're
it's
still
this horrible
together.
codependent toxic
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Where like it would have, I don't know. Like Louis wanted to go out into the sun. No, Armand drags him back and then does this creepy mind
And they
thing
go
on-
back into that dance again. Yeah.
because Armand wants Louis to be like his, I don't know, like his little pet thing. But at the same time, when he shifts into this weird submissive maître thing that he has with Louis, that is so, it comes out of nowhere. It's like,
Right.
are you asking maître?
They're
And he's like,
literally labeling the roles as they switch them.
yeah.
Okay,
It's like,
you play that role. I'm doing this now.
yeah.
And then a few lines later, okay, now I'm that person and you're that person. You know, it's
Yeah.
just, it's weird.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I don't and I mean I can see Armand's point of view because Lestat has never left. Like Louis still clings to him. Yes, he had that symbolic letting go of whatever, he's still there.
Mhm.
And maybe Armand was like, let's bring this all out into the open, and that's why he brought Molloy and to seduce Louis and have the entire thing. But why don't you like maybe just talk about it? Go to a vampire therapist. There has to be a vampire therapist.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Black Gay Comic Geek, they said, girl, some vampire is missing the call.
Oh.
They need to set up a therapy session.
It would be so good. All of the vampires are fucked up in some way. So if you have like a vampire therapist, then you can work through these things instead of killing each other all the time. That seems to be the only way
It's
they
so
resolve
obvious, and yet they completely overlook it.
Yeah. Everyone is like that. And the older the vampires get, the more I have always thought that there needs to be like there's a limit to the amount of information a brain and even a vampire brain can process. So the older you get, the more into insanity you slip. And like, I don't know, I think I
And the
remember one
further
of the
from your
stories.
humanity you get.
Yeah, exactly. Like when we read about, I think one of the oldest vampires is like Pandora or something, and she's completely insane too.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I remember when I was human. No, you don't. It's
Yeah,
like,
even like Akasha and Enkeel, they are like literally stone.
yeah, exactly.
When
They're
we
just
meet
like,
them, I mean,
yeah,
they have literally lost so much of their humanity.
yeah,
They've reverted to a stone
Yep.
when we first find them, you know?
yeah,
And so it's like I mean, what's brilliant about her works is it is a brilliant way to examine humanity from
Mm.
outside of it,
Yeah.
looking back in and wanting to
Yeah.
be a part of it, but their characters can't.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? That's what's
Oh.
brilliant about it to me, is that, and it plays with and in many ways, her books color why I write the way I write, because I write all about perceptions and how perceptions are 110% of everything we do, and yet we give them no thought at all.
Yeah.
But we move through our world with perceptions, things we've perceived and created of our own making or been influenced by others, and we move and make decisions based on those perceptions, those emotional, what we think may be logical, but they're still emotionally rooted. And this is what Anne's work is about. It's literally that same thing. She's playing with perceptions. Armand has a story. His sequence of events is similar to what Louis is saying, but the two don't always meet. They're more like this. They don't always meet. The facts aren't the same.
Yep.
The facts.
Oh my God. The last thing is, I don't know if Armand is playing some 3D chess kind of thing, because like we got the repeat of like Molloy might still be useful for something. So I mean, even though this is like, oh my God, you betrayed us, maybe he planned for it. And he's like, maybe there's like another thing, I don't know, linking back to Lestat and everything. I don't know. Oh my God.
I still say, I think, people are commenting, people who don't know the books, it's rather interesting to watch them talk about it, because they're reacting to the visceral elements of the moment.
Yep.
And I don't think they've all put it together quite where Anne is going with all of this. But like I said, one of my favorite books in the series is Tales of the Body Thief, where Lestat becomes human again for a brief period of time. He gets put into a body that's human. And so he has to experience his humanity all over again. And I found that book so utterly fascinating. It was comical. It was, I mean, she ran the gamut on it. And people don't understand that Lestat is literally who you're supposed to be paying attention to.
Yes.
Even when he's not on screen, he's on screen.
Yeah.
All of these characters move around him.
Yep.
And all of their manipulations are because of him. I mean, you think about it, all of Armand's crew for 150 years lived by those weird ass rules that Armand inflicted upon them, only to have Lestat walk in and go, what the fuck are you all doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
And then you just blew it up in front of their faces.
Yep.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think we're heading into
it's time.
Claudia demise.
Yeah.
I think we're getting there. It's coming. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it, because it's obviously not going down the path exactly how it was in the movie. So I'm gonna find it interesting to see how. But I did notice that, and I'm sure you caught it too. Santiago took one of the books.
Oh yeah, of course. It's going to be his evidence, right? It's like,
right.
She has betrayed us, and this is law number whatever that she.
Yeah.
Also,
And the
maybe
thing
it's
is,
the admission on Lestat.
well, she,
Maybe it's the admission on Lestat or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but I think it's also, I want to know if she'll notice it's missing.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Because she has several of them.
Yeah,
I don't know how often she goes back and looks at any of the other ones. She
Mhm.
just may think, oh, they're over there, like we do when we have a bunch of shit. We just, oh yeah,
Mhm.
it's over there,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wonder if she'll notice it's missing
Hmm.
at some point. So.
Whoa.
Yep. Anyways, everybody, that's it for this round. Lots to think about. Let's go and mental floss and tell us what you think down below. Let us know what your thoughts are on this. I mean, it is getting wild. I do love how they're keeping to the spirit of the books and the general storyline.
Yeah.
But the way that they're weaving it is different. And it's wonderful for us who know the books because it's fresh. It feels fresh again, like the first time we read the book, you know. And that's one of the things I truly love about this series. This is, you know, there are a lot of shows out there that have great production crews and writers and so on and so forth. This is definitely one of the best out there. They are knocking it. There hasn't been a bad episode at all so far. They've
oh my God,
all
no.
been good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you hit in a series or you get an episode and you kind of go, yeah, okay. You know,
no, everything here,
every single one has banged it out of the park, you know. All right, everybody. So like, subscribe, tell your friends about what we're doing here. Check out Albert Nothlet stuff at albertnothlet.com. My stuff is at sacollins.com. All of this can be found at ropodcast.com. There are the links I'm showing up on the screen about all of our Patreon and other socials that we have. There's also the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to do a one-time donation. We would greatly appreciate it. Help us keep the lights on, keep things running. And until next time, keep watching those movies, keep making those memories with found family and friends. And we will catch you all again later. Take care.
Bye.
Oh, what's that? Closing time. The bums rush in melody, dear.